Throughout Roblox's history and its games for over a decade, there is a feature where players can redeem specific codes in-game to receive exclusive rewards like in-game items, collectibles, power-ups, and more. These codes can either be found mostly via Twitter or X, as well as other areas like Roblox groups. Usually, they are announced during consistent game updates, milestones, or special holiday occasions. In Roblox Epic Minigames, there has been dozens of redeemable codes to enter in-game, which grants you various in-game items, ranging from gears to pets and more. In this video, we will go over every single in-game code ever released within Epic Minigames and see what they have granted us in the past. Note that this is as of February 2026, and if you wish to stay in touch with any new in-game code updates that come out for Roblox Epic Minigames, feel free to subscribe. Also, a while ago, I enabled this hype feature for any new videos that come out on this channel, so if you find this video interesting or educational after watching, feel free to give it a hype. It won't cost you a thing. By the way, if I have missed a code within Epic Minigames' history, please share in the comments below. And if you own any of these in-game code items, especially ones that are very old, do not be forced to trade or sell them. If you wish to not keep them or want to turn them into a fair profit, make sure to understand the true value of your items. Without further ado, let's get started.
Let's do this.
Epic Minigames was open to the public on September 12, 2015. As part of their grand opening, players could redeem the code First Code to obtain the Bubbles effect. This is confirmed to be the oldest and possibly one of the most valuable code items within the Epic Minigames economy. Not even a day later, Epic Minigames reached the front page of Roblox. To celebrate the occasion, players that enter the promo code Gobble Gobble received the turkey leg gear. Another day later, wow, they really on a daily code streak, players could redeem the From Twitter code for a follower title. This daily streak of code releases ends here, but 2 days later, on the 16th of September, the promo code NomTermelon would award the player the watermelon gear. However, this item turned into a coin shop item around September of 2016. This is the same case for this next code item released on the 18th of September. The promo code EROMS would award the player the S'more gear. On the 21st, the promo code Horsey would award the player the Seahorse pet. On the 26th, the promo code Tasty Money would award the player the chocolate gelt gear. Moving to the 1st of October in 2015, a promo code called Fresh Meat would award the player the holiday ham gear. 8 days later, the first ever Halloween update was released, which featured a code called Decoded, which awarded the Decoder title. On the 17th of October, Zombie Protest would award the player the Zombie Protest sign gear. On the 25th, the promo code Dark Mist would award the player the Smoke effect. Moving on to the November 2nd, the promo code Extra Cheese would award the player the Double Cheeseburger. This item was later reintroduced as a weekly rotation shop item for 425 coins. On November 9th, the promo code ZZZZZ would award the player the Sleepy title. On the 16th, the promo code Still Awake would award the player the Awake title. 8 days later, the promo code Leafy would award the players the Leaves effect. On the 26th of November 2015, the Gobble Gobble promo code returned to Epic Minigames. Players that had yet to obtain the turkey leg gear were awarded the gear when they entered the promo code. Now, for code items reappearing in the years to come, I won't be mentioning them as it would get repetitive. I'm just going by every single code item's first initial release. On December 1st, 2015, the promo code TweetTweet would award the player the Twitter bird pet. 9 days later, Epic Minigames partook in the Holiday 2015 Roblox event. In it, there was a code to redeem called Ice Cold, which awarded the players the Snowflakes effect. This is the last code item for the year 2015. Kicking things off in 2016, on January 4th, the promo code New Invention would award the player the Inventor title. Later on the 25th of that same month, a promo code Tweets would award you the Twitter Birds effect. This is as part of the Epic Minigames' 5 million visits update. Moving into February the 4th, the promo code USUAL would award the player the Ordinary title. On the 20th, the promo code NOTVIRTUAL would award the player the Real title. 5 days later, the promo code DIZZY would award a player the Spirals effect. Moving into the 13th of March, the promo code 3! Would award the player the Alert title. On the 25th, the promo code HATCHED would award the player the Easter eggs effect. 4 days later, the promo code CIRCULAR would award the player the Rings effect. On April 10th, 2016, the promo code SCREAM would award the player the Ice Cream gear. Not gonna lie, I don't know why I was expecting some sort of when reading that code. On April 25th, 2016, Epic Minigames reached 10 million visits, which included a code called Citrus, which would award the player the Oranges effect. 3 days after that, the promo code SADFACE would award the player the Happy Face title. Moving into May 12th, the promo code MEOW would award the player the Cat Pet. On the 25th, the promo code NEUTRON would award the player the Atom effect. Later on June 12th, the promo code AHOY would award the player the Captain title. 10 days later, the promo code GLOBAL would award the player the Earth effect. On July 7th, the promo code KADRAGON would award the player the Magic Dragon gear. On the 13th, the promo code CODED would award the player the Titled. On the 20th, the promo code PLAGUE would award the player the Rat Pet. 9 days after that, the promo code MUSIC would award the player the Musical Notes effect. On August 5th, 2016, the promo code TWEETED would award the player the Tweeter title. 9 days after that, the promo code CATCH would award the player the Trainer title. On the 19th, the promo code EXTRATERRESTRIAL would award the player the UFO pet. 10 days later, the promo code SPACE would award the player the Satellites effect. Then, on September 7th, 2016, Epic Minigames reached 30 million visits. Players that typed the promo code COLDFIRE were awarded the Cyan Flame effect. On the 21st, the promo code FORTUNATE would award the player the Fortune Cookie gear. Moving into the month of October on the 5th, the promo code MISFORTUNATE would award the player the Misfortune Cookie gear. The second ever Halloween update was released on the 14th of October 2016, featuring a promo code called TREAT that would award the player the Candy effect. Then on the 29th, as part of the typical type reaching 10,000 followers, players that used the promo code BUTTER would be awarded the Crumpets effect. Moving on to November 20th, 2016, as part of the Minigames reaching 50 million visits, players that used the promo code UNLOCK would be awarded the Keys effect. Then on December 9th, 2016, the promo code MUNCH would award the player the Christmas Cookie gear. On Christmas Day, the promo code GIFTED would grant you the Presents effect. Would have granted you the Presents effect. Now we can move on to the year 2017. On January 3rd, the promo code EXPLORED would award the player the Explorer title. 10 days later, the promo code SPADE would award the player the Bucket gear. On the 28th, the promo code ROAR would award the player the Lion pet. Moving on to February the 15th, the promo code QUACK would award the player the 8-bit duck pet. Over a month later, on March 19th, the promo code CRUMBLE would award the players the Cookies effect. Then, on April 10th, 2017, the promo code UPDATE would award the player the new title. 6 days later, to celebrate the Easter update, a promo code called HOP would award you the Chocolate Bunny gear. On June 8th, the promo code STORY would award the player the Books effect. On July 6th, as part of the Minigames reaching 150 million visits, players that enter the promo code FREE were awarded the Free title. Then, on August 1st, the promo code FLIGHT would award the player the Plane pet. Over 2 months later, the promo code SHAKE would award the player the Maraca gear. As part of Minigames is reaching 1 million favorites on October 10, 2017, players that entered the promo code SHINING were awarded a Kazoo's effect. 22 days later, the promo code Whirlwind would award the player the Tornadoes effect. 17 days after that, as part of Minigames is reaching 200 million visits, players that entered the promo code REDEEM were awarded the Redeemer title. On December 4th, the promo code JINGLE would award the player the Jingle Bells gear. This is the last new code item to be released for the year 2017. Arriving at the first day of 2018, we got ourselves a promo code called 2018, which would award the player the 2018 Fireworks gear. 8 days later, the promo code Tentacles would award the player the Octopus pet. Then, something unique happened on the 28th of January. Typical Type announced that if a player redeems the item included in the Typical Type toy, the player will receive the Typical Toy gear in Epic Minigames. I'm happy that I own this. It's one of my top favorite gears.
Will you be my friend?
On February 9th, the promo code Cold Sparkles would award the player the Cyan Sparkles effect. On February 18th, to celebrate the launch of Silent Assassin, players that entered the promo code FEB24 will be awarded the Silent Assassin's logo effect. Then on March 13th, the promo code Activate would award the player the active title. Then a month later, players that redeemed the code Tasty would have been awarded with the Magic Carrot gear. However, this item got removed entirely due to bug issues when using it. On May 18th, the promo code Mystical would award the player the Griffin pet. On July 7th, the promo code Located would award the player the Geolocator gear. On August 26th, the promo code Effort would award the player the Lazy title. Then, on September 18th, the promo code Planet would award the player the Earth pet. On October 20th, the promo code Jacko would award the player the Pumpkins effect as part of the Halloween update. Moving into November the 17th, the promo code Adventure would award the player the Bookworm pet. Then, on December 16th, nearly a month later, the promo code Topped would award the player the Christmas Tree Topper gear. On Christmas Day, players that entered the promo code PUD were awarded the Christmas Puddings effect. And that's all for 2018 year. Yet again, like the previous year, we got a New Year's Fireworks gear. You could obtain it by entering the code New Year 2019. 12 days later, as a reward for verifying a Discord account using the Roblox verification Discord bot, players that enter the promo code Berries will be awarded the Blueberry Pie gear. All the way on March 8th, the promo code Not Lazy would award a player the Busy title. On May 15th, the promo code Slurp would award the player the Slurpee gear. 2 weeks later, the promo code Saucer would award the player the Cups of Tea effect. On August 17, 2019, Epic Minigames received their first lobby update. As part of this, the promo code Tunes would award the player the Musician title. On October 19th, the promo code Scary Tunes would award the player the Spooky Guitar gear. Then, on November 3rd, as part of Minigames is reaching 800 million visits, players that enter the promo code Energy will be awarded the Plasma effect. December 13th offered the promo code Festive Code, which awarded the player the Festive Moose pet. 9 days later, the promo code Helper would award the player the Elf pet. This is the final new code item for the year 2019. Welcome to 2020. On January 2nd, the promo code Standard would award the player the normal title. Then on Valentine's Day, the promo code Valentine's 2020 would award the player the Heart Balloon gear. Then all the way into April 12th, the promo code Happy Easter 2020 would award the player the Eggy title. 12 days later, as part of Minigames reaching the 1 billion visits milestone, Typical Type tweeted that a large update is coming on May 2nd, 2020. Until then, players that typed the promo code EPIC1BILL were awarded the Neon Tiger pet. I personally enjoyed this massive update. On July 11th, the promo code Loch Ness would award the player the Nessie pet. Then on August 8th, 2020, as part of the Typical Games group reaching the grand milestone of 1 million group members, players that enter the promo code Flame Blue Dark will be awarded the Dark Blue Flame effect. On September 20th, the promo code Ninja Star would award the player the Shrieking Gear. Then on Halloween Day, players that enter the promo code Spooked will be awarded the Haunted title. And lastly, on Christmas Day, players that enter the promo code Antarctic Spy will be awarded the Robot Penguin pet. From this point on, in 2021 and onward, very few items were offered, from them being released on what felt like a weekly basis. They're now mostly released either on a seasonal basis or during holidays and milestones. We're getting close to the end, so hold on tight. On August 19th, yes, you heard that right, the promo code Sparkly Pink would award the player the Pink Sparkles effect to celebrate the Typical Games Roblox group hitting 2 million members. Then, on October 24th, the promo code Big Bat would award the player the Giant Bat pet. This third and final code for the year 2021 gave us a Christmas car pet by redeeming the promo code ROOM. 2022 was a big year for Epic Minigames, with the introduction of seasons, the release of dozens upon dozens of minigame maps, quality of life changes, and more. It's understandable that we haven't received a code item for several months during this year. There was already a plethora of new items to obtain from the seasons. But finally on July 10th, the promo code Spellbinder would award you the Red Strange effect. Then, on September 24th, players that enter the promo code Twin Illumination would award the player the Double Spotlights effect. Well, that was a very dry year for code items in 2022. But in early 2023, we got a revival. To celebrate Valentine's Day, the codes Valentine's 2023 and Sweetest Valentine would award the player the Dazzling Heart pet and the Sweetheart title, respectively. Then, on St. Patrick's Day, the code Musical Leprechaun would award the player the Lucky Harp gear. On April Fool's Day, the code Ribbit would award the player the Block Frog pet. This is as part of a teaser for Archery Simulator's release. On June 6th, to celebrate Sweden's National Day, the code INEGG would award the player the Dala Horse pet. On July 22nd, Epic Minigames hits 2 billion visits. As part of this massive update, players received the Red Balloon Animal pet. This is 2024. The new code items we got this year are nothing. In 2025, to celebrate the new year, players that enter the promo code 2025Kitty would award the player the New Year's Kitty pet. On May 10th, with the Hen Herding plushie reaching 100 plushies sold, players that enter the promo code EPICHENS would receive the Hens effect. On September 12th, 2025, the Epic Minigames 10th anniversary update was released. As part of that, players can use the code 10years to get the silly birthday cake gear. Moving on to October 17th, players that enter the promo code SPOOKY25 would receive the Halloween kitty pet. Then on Christmas Day, players that use the promo code Merry Epic Miss would receive the Santa Paws pet. As of recording, this is the last and latest new in-game code item to obtain. Thank you all so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below which code item is your favorite. Subscribe to the channel if you wish to stay tuned for future code item releases within Roblox Epic Minigames. Take care, stay safe, peace.